Alright, what's good, YouTube? Back with my second topic that I've been wanting to talk about. Um, and it's the whole religion thing. Um, Me and some people on Twitter got into kind of a religious debate the other day, which inspired me to do this video. Um, Really, it was really just me and two other people. You guys probably already know Teddy, Teddy Jimenez. So shout out to Teddy. She has her beliefs, and I have my beliefs. And then the other one on Twitter was, I believe her name is, I make them say oh. So yeah, it was the three of us kind of having this debate about our different beliefs. And first off, don't get me wrong, this isn't a video to bash anybody's beliefs or anything like that. I am just sharing with you my beliefs. I don't feel like being a gay or bisexual or whatever is wrong in any kind of way. Nowhere in the Bible does God or Jesus himself say that it's wrong. Nowhere in there. If you guys can show me where Jesus or God themselves said it is wrong to be homosexual, then let me know. What it does say is it's an abomination. But certain words back then don't have the same meaning that they do now. Back then, abomination just meant unnatural. Now, it means something totally different. But back then, it meant unnatural. There were a lot of things that were unnatural back then. Eating pork was unnatural back then. But I bet you most of you black people out there have pork chops all the time, or something pertaining to pork all the time, and don't think twice about it. And another thing, I mean, do you really go around believing everything that you read? Seriously? I mean, the Bible was written by men, and it's been modified and changed so many times from like a billion years ago till now. So who's to say that everything then is fact? If you can prove that it's facts, then let me know. But I can guarantee you nobody can prove that it's facts, because I can guarantee you Jesus was not chilling in your house yesterday drinking Kool-Aid with you, watching TV, talking to you about everything from back then. So nobody can prove that everything in the Bible is facts. And me personally, I don't believe anything that people write. I believe there's a higher power. Yes, I'm not saying that there's not a higher power. I do believe that. But I don't hold on to every word in the Bible for dear life, because like I said, it was written by men a long time ago, and none of us were alive to know what's fact and what's fiction in there. I mean, that's like a Dr. Seuss book. Really? Dr. Seuss book was written by a man. Do you go in there, or do you live your life thinking, everything was true in that book? You go around talking about green eggs and ham and all this other bullshit? No. So who's to say that everything in the Bible is right, I mean, every person has their beliefs, and honestly, that one is mine. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I know that this is something that's been a part of me for as long as I can remember. Whether I chose to act on it then or not, it was still something that was always a part of me. Same with most people. And I feel like I said, I'm not knocking anybody. If you believe if you believe the Bible is set in stone and is so true and it's full of facts, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. I know I'm probably gonna piss some people off or whatever, but that's my opinion. I really don't. I just really find it hard to believe something that was written by a human being so many years ago, especially when I wasn't there. So who's to say whether or not, they were putting things in there to benefit them, or their beliefs and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much what I really wanted to talk about on that. I mean, I could go. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too long because I can go days talking about the religious side of these. Um, and I don't want to do that. I really just wanted to hit the main points, which is, it was written by men. You can't really prove that everything in there is facts, and never once in there does God or Jesus himself say that homosexuality is wrong. You can't pick certain things out of the Bible and blow those up and make them bigger than they are. If you believe that it's a sin, then that's on you. You believe it's a sin or whatever. I can't change your mind about that. But there are plenty of sins listed in the Bible. And if you're a firm believer in the Bible and everything it says, and you believe that everything it says is true, I can guarantee you commit quite a bit of sins every single day. Every single day. Nobody's perfect. So all of you commit sins every single day. All of us commit sins every single day. And for you to blow up one sin and make it bigger than the other, that's wrong right there, because a sin is a sin, just like a lie is a lie, whether it's a little white lie or a big bold-faced lie. So it's the same thing with a sin. There's no such thing as a small sin and a big sin. It's all one sin. So if you lie, if you get jealous, if you stuff yourself when you eat, just all types of things. If you do any of those things, then how about you blow that up and make it as big as people make homosexuality? I mean, honestly, it gets kind of aggravating that people hold on to something and blow it up for so long, People, and it's crazy how people use the Bible for evil, honestly. I mean, the KKK claims that God tells them that it's okay to kill and hang all the black people and blah blah blah. Do you go around believing that? Some of you may, some of you may not. The Bible was also used back when women couldn't have equal rights or be equal on a level with men or whatever. I'm sure most of you women out there get upset whenever a man feels that he has higher power you just because of his sex. And now, of course, it's against homosexuals, and however many years from now, people are going to use the Bible to go against something else. So, the Bible is always used to benefit a certain group of people at a certain time. And I honestly just feel like if so many people weren't just into, I'm going to listen to what everybody tells me, what I've been taught all my life, and actually had a mind for yourself to think and just put stuff together, you wouldn't really believe just everything you've heard, because we're all brought up in church. Well, most of us are brought up in church from the time we're born. We really don't have a choice. They put you in church. You're taught traditions. This is how it goes. This is what it's supposed to be. You're taught to believe those things. You never really research it and learn for yourself. But if you actually research it and learn for yourself, you will start, like I did, you will start to realize, where does it say such and such at? It doesn't. We've just been taught that it's what it says. We've been taught that this is what this means and this is what that means, when in reality it doesn't. When you do the research, you find out that everything that we've been taught is just traditional things that our parents have been taught and their parents were taught, and back and back and back. So, I mean, just have a mind of your own. Don't be so gullible and don't be so quick to believe everything you read or hear, because I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10 it's not true. That's really all I have to say, though. So, video response, comments, whatever. And I'll be hitting y'all up soon, alright? I'm out.